going to talk about the writing process. I would like for you to prepare your paper for Cornell Notes and take down what you think is important during this lecture. Now, whenever you write, there is a 5-step process for writing. At the very beginning, you pre-write or you plan. You don't just sit down and start writing. You have some kind of plan about what you're going to write about. What will your topic be? What kind of details will you put into it? The second step is to go ahead and start writing. So after you have your plan, then you begin writing. When you begin the writing step of the writing process, you have to understand that it's not going to be perfect the first time you write it. But in this step, you might focus on the beginning, the middle, and the ending. After you have planned, and then you begin writing, you'll notice that it's not perfect, and nor should it be. The next step, or the third step in the writing process, is revising. During this step, you want to ask yourself, is this interesting to my reader? Did I say enough? Did I say too much? Do I have a really good conclusion? How are my conventions? Are my sentences varied? Do I have some short sentences and some long sentences? And are they smooth or choppy? How are my transitions? So revising takes a long time. There are a lot of things to think about. The fourth step in the writing process is editing. This is a step where a lot of you guys just kind of would rather skip over. It's the step where you look for, did you do capitalizations correct? Did you use your words correctly? Did you use correct punctuation? And what about that spelling? Sometimes it's necessary to look up some words that you were questioning just to make sure that you had the correct spelling. And if you caught on to what I was doing, you are absolutely right. I spelled out cups. C for capitalization, U for usage, P for punctuation, and S for spelling. That is what teachers are looking for when they talk about conventions or mechanics. We want to make sure that you're doing all of those things correctly too. That is mostly what you do in the editing process. The final stage of the writing process is publishing. Now this is my most exciting part of the writing process. This is the part where you get to share. You share it with your family, you share it with your friends. If it's hallway worthy, then you get to share it with the school, and any guests that get to come into the Heath building can look at that and go, wow, what an awesome writing report or project. So publishing is the final step of the 5-part writing process. Now I would like to talk to you about an example using the process of writing. So let's say you're going to a party. You don't just show up at the party. You have to make a plan for the way that you're going to dress for the party. So my plan, I would gather all of the necessary tools that I need. I've got my makeup here, and I've got my glasses, and I've got my hat. So this is like the planning stages of writing. I am planning for my party. Not ready for the party yet, but I'm planning for it. Okay, so the second part of the writing process is actually writing. And now I'm going out for a party and I have started putting on my makeup. As you can see, I've made a few mistakes with my makeup. Your writing looks a lot like my makeup sometimes. And it really should not be perfect the first time you do it. Now obviously I know how to put lipstick on a little bit better than this, but I did it to show you that when you write, you will have some mistakes. Now, I'm going to try on a couple of things here for my party. I'm doing my writing. I'm trying out a few things. Maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. I'm just kind of dabbling, so I don't know, I'm kind of thinking if this is me or not. So, in the next section of my plan for my party is revising. Let's see what kind of revisions I make to this. Okay, in the revision stage of the writing, you kind of clean up those errors. So I got my lipstick kind of put back together a little bit, did my eyeliner a little bit better, and I decided I don't think I want to be captain of the boat. I think I would rather have more flair with the sombrero. And alien glasses. So, in the revision part, you fix your errors, and you may even change a little bit. That's what writing's all about. In the fourth stage, the editing part, I don't know what to tell you. It's boring, okay? But you have to do it. Because people who read your writing and see that you don't capitalize I, when we all know that I should be capitalized, they don't take you as a credible writer. So it's really important that you spell things correctly. You're using words like two, and two, there, and there correctly. And that you're using conventions the best way you can. In fact, I would like to see them perfectly used. The final stage of editing is publishing. This is where you show off how good you are. Quite frankly, it's my favorite part. This concludes the lesson on the writing process. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope that you will start applying these concepts to your writing. I look forward to working with you the rest of the year so that you become fantastic writers. See you later.